39 facts about Moana that you didn't know. 1. Some fans compare the Te Fiti Island with the Tahiti Island, located in the French Polynesia, and looks a lot like a lion body on a stomach. I myself find the Te Fiti Island very similar to Ilha das Cobras in Brazilian coast. 2. Did you know Moana's voice actor in the Brazilian version is Annie Gabrielli, the former member of Now United? She did the voice and the songs too. 3. Moana's grandma liked manta rays so much that she tattooed the animal in her back, saying to Moana that she would become one when she dies. 4. The interesting part is that in spirituality, manta rays are animals that connect the spiritual world and the physical world. They are also a symbol of spiritual connection, which fits Moana's grandma, since she always gave advice to her granddaughter, even in the physical world. 5. As soon as Maui found his hook, he transformed into many types of animals, and guess what? One of them is Sven, Christopher's best friend. 6. Even Moana having a pet pig, she loves to eat pork, and that leaves the animal in shock. But I am judging it. Pork is really tasty. 7. What if I told you that Ursula and Moana have something in common? Would you believe that? Actually, both of them have a shell necklace, and both are linked in the sea. Even the heart of Te Fiti has the same lap in the center of Ursula's necklace. Now, if it was an Easter egg or just a coincidence, we don't know. What do you think? 8. Did you know that Flounder makes a quick appearance in the song You're Welcome from Maui? Right before the fishes jump out of an imaginary river, here in the right, just above the purple fish belly, we can see a fish with the same color and details as Flounder, Ariel's friend. 9. Some fans theorize that the heart of Te Fiti made Moana's grandma live longer, so that she could give Moana in her journey around the ocean. 10. In the post-credit scene, Tamatoa is lying on his back asking for the spectators to help him, but no one helps. That he proceeds to say that if it was Sebastian, he would help him quickly. And in case you didn't know, Sebastian is the Ariel's crab, much more friendly than Tamatoa. 11. One of Moana's director revealed that Minnie Maui was inspired in the talking cricket from Pinocchio, since he was kind of conscious of the wooden puppet, just like Minnie Maui, the difference being that Minnie Maui don't speak. 12. Did you know that Moana was tested by the ocean before she was a chosen one? It made her choose between a really difficult shell and a life of a tiny turtle. And since Moana chose to help the creature to get the ocean safely, the ocean chose the girl to save the world of Te Kā. 13. Moana uses a total of 7 different outfits throughout the movie, and Disney made sure to try leaving the clothes the closest to the old Polynesian culture as possible. Stuff like 2,000 years old. Yeah, serious dedication. 14. After the movie's release, something funny happened. A fan compared Maui's photo with Dwayne Johnson's, the popular The Rock, grandfather. After the news spread, The Rock revealed that Maui was initially inspired by his grandfather, Peter Maivia. A shame that the man passed away a long time ago. 15. Did you know the sundrop flower from Tango appears 2 times in Moana? The scene that everyone knows is the one at the end of the movie where we see many flowers blossoming, and the Rapunzel's flower is one of them, but it had already appeared in the movie by now in the song How Far I'll Go. When Moana grabs a tree branch, we can see a bush right along with 2 red flowers, and underneath them is a yellow flower from Tangled. I bet you didn't know this one, right? So why don't you drop a like in this video? It was a nice discovery. 16. Disney wanted only The Rock to dub Maui, and no one else. John Musker said that the team knew the actor was half Samoan, which would fit his character really well. Not to mention that both of them have the golden charisma, a perfect role cast. 17. Moana's grandma tells her that she saw the ocean communicating with her, something that only Moana herself thought to be a dream. 18. The person who did the protagonist voice in the original version was Auli'i Cravalho, which coincidentally looks a lot like Moana in real life. The most bizarre part about it is the character is 16 years old, while Auli'i turned 16 days after the movies premiered. 19. When Moana grandma passed away, the hut where she fades out and reappears in the ocean as a giant manta ray, illuminating the whole sea. Man, what a scene. 20. Moana's father don't let anyone cross the reef, fearing that someone might end up drowning, which has already happened in the past, and he tries to prevent it at any cost. 21. The name Moana comes from the language Maori, which means ocean or sea. By the way, did you know the meaning of this name? Tell me in the comment section, I would love to know. 22. On the other hand, the name Teka means what burns, or the one who burns, and it's also Maori. 23. And what if Grandma has already chosen by the ocean, but failed her task? That would explain how the old lady knew so much about the call of the ocean, and how she had Te Fiti's broken heart all along. Do you think this theory makes sense? Maybe I'm going to make a video about it. Tell me in the comments what you think. 24. While Disney's Maui was abandoned by his old parents while he was only a child and researched as a god, in the original mythology, Maui is the son of a god with a human, without to mention that he had a shiny and young look. Meanwhile, in the movie, he is a jacked and much older. 25. When Moana wakes up in the island where Maui was, the girl is with a messy hair, just like Princess Anna after waking up. 26. Te Fiti, a goddess of good and care, transforms into Teka, a horrendous demon of fire, after her heart is stolen by Maui. 27. When Moana's father bumps into a piece of fabric, we can see the image of a monster with spikes all over it, and it looks a lot like a monster from Frozen that Elsa creates. 28. Disney animators studied a lot how the water moves and its aspects. All of this to imagine the sea more realistically, because the characters would pass most of the movie in it. 29. Instead of having a lot of hair, Maui would be bald, so he could represent the rock. The problem is that the Polynesian culture, Maui isn't bald, he has hair, and this change could be taken badly by the Samoans. And thank God they changed it, because he was horrible hairless. I mean, really. 30. Hey, get that like button ready because this fact is good. At the start of the music How Far I'll Go, the language that is spoken, or better, sung, is Samoan, while the chorus is Tokeluano, the two languages spoken in Polynesia. Come on, say it, I deserve a like after this one, right? 31. Now, this Easter egg that I'm going to talk about is really hard to see, because in the middle of the goat from Tamatoa, we can see Aladdin's lamp right here in the left corner. Man, this is almost imperceptible. 32. Maui stole the heart of Te Fiti just to please humans. He didn't mean no harm, he just wanted to be loved by them. Ashamed that this brought so much consequences, huh? 33. Teka and Te Fiti look a lot like yin yang, because while one is totally destructive and merciless, the other part is totally loving and caring. 34. Guys, have you ever wondered why Te Fiti transforms into Teka? I believe that her heart represents all the love for the world that she created. Without that artifact, the goddess kind of loses sense and freaks out. Does it make sense, or am I the one freaked out? 35. Right at the end of the movie, in the final credits, there is an Easter egg of Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. But why does he appear out of nowhere? Well, that's because Maui and him are much alike. Both of them start as a villain, but they actually weren't that bad of a guy, and both ended up being friends with the determined, brave girl. Now, Ralph's appearance makes sense? 36. When she was just a baby, Moana helps a turtle to get to the beach safely. And if you look well enough, that turtle looks a lot like Squirt from Finding Nemo, right? 37. Originally, who would travel with Moana would be the cute pig. But Disney's folks thought that the animal would cut the serious moments of the movie. Do you think that they did a good choice by removing the pig and leaving the stupid rooster? 38. Is it just me, or the ocean behaves itself like a magic carpet from Aladdin? Seriously, moving themselves like they had a body, and both had a really funny personality. 39. And since we're talking about the carpet, look at him right here, being carried by some folks. And it is the same as carpet. Just take a look at the details. They are all the same. He just isn't purple because he must be really old. I wonder if he still flies. Any other interesting fact or curiosity about Moana, don't forget to comment right here down below. Alright? And if this is your first time here in the channel, subscribe already so you don't miss anything, okay? It's free and you only end up winning. Thanks for watching till here, and hasta la vista!